Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Karak Zank playthrough as the spine of Sotek Dwarfs, where things are going well. We are now in control of, we are probably the dominant player, to be fair, in Lustria now. We've just had a little spat with the Beastmen, and we are at war with the these guys, with Mundy, who does still have his territory up there, and he went to war with me. I didn't go to war with him, it was his choice. I'm also planning on taking out them long run, though I do potentially need to do a bit of building up first. Anyway, let's start going. Let's start, well, upgrading my armies here.
Will binds me to you. Beards in belts.
I do just want to keep checking if I can confederate over here, because I need to be able to trade with the Dowie at some point to be able to actually build my endgame units. I need to trade with the Dowie, and at the moment we can't because they don't have a port.
We'll hear it before.
Nope. Teclis hasn't realised yet, but at some point relatively soon he is going to get battered. So Skeggy are actually not doing badly. They seem to be expanding. They're keeping Mundy at bay, to be fair. I'm a bit annoyed Mundy went to war with me. I didn't really necessarily want to advance that way massively. I would have been more than happy to stay at peace with him and just capture, you know, just have a defensive line here. Certainly, I mean, I'm more than friendly with Itza down here.
What can the Dowie do for you?
No, I've just declared peace on them. With them, you can deal with them yourself. I actually would quite like the Vampire Coast to expand a bit again. I've got other things planned at the moment. Once we get peace up here, see, the Drowned I will finish off. Once we've got peace up here, we will look at consolidating down here. I want to take out the Sentinels of Zeti because I started at war with them. I don't have a grudge against them somehow, even though I've got a grudge simply with the Bretonnian factions in general for declaring war on me, even though the factions which did that I think are now dead. So we are going to have a little war with Burgon. I'm not necessarily going to take their territory. I'm more than happy for them to be there, but we are basically going to settle our grudge. We don't really need a wall there now, but see, I could always build that, not that I can necessarily get that. Do I have a drinking hall? We will do soon. It's a bit risky, but it's deep in our territory, so I think it's relatively safe.
My axe thirsts for war. God, then, my anger burns bright. Casting the runes, I hope. You up.
Relatively confident there. How far is it until we can level this place up? It's quite a while. I'm just trying to work out what I actually want to build. See, Bugman's Rangers are the only thing which really I think are worthwhile, because they do more missile damage than my Quarrelers. That said, all of my lords buff Quarrelers. So, well, no, this guy does buff Rangers.
Vengeful Lord.
In fact, they all buff all, so actually rangers are definitely better. They're not as good in melee, but they are definitely better. Who do we want? No, that's not particularly good. Weapon Master's good. Melee attack. Let's grab you.
I'm ready. It's as good as done.
Start with them.
Me.
Eventually, we're going to try and find some elves as well over here.
You have travelled far to petition the Phoenix throne. Gladly.
They will mostly quite happily trade with me, to be fair, which is good. Right. I do want that, though. I also want more income. No, buffing up our guys. We're okay on income at the moment. This is the thing with Dowie. They have such a big tech tree. We're getting there. That's it. The All Masters, the Law Masters will get taken at some point anyway. I find it weird that we've not, you know, been forced to go to war for Drowned again. I'm a little concerned by those beast men. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to war for them. That said, if I hadn't, they may well have turned around and just wandered back into my territory. So, beast men are always tricky because they're in your territory. They will spread corruption. They won't necessarily attack you, but if they get a good opportunity to, they will. So I generally like taking them out if I get the chance. And building on my relationship with Itza. I want to keep Itza strong and powerful.
Honor to your ancestors.
You? Whatever, I don't care. I'm not even giving you a non-aggression pact. There, friendly with Bagon. That's a little annoying. Still finding it weird that this faction is just sitting there, not doing anything, just sitting there raiding the vampires.
Well met, Knights of Britonia.
Nope.
For the wisdom of the layer. Say so, badly. Anad.
Maybe I regret this now.
Move.
Alariel's champ. Welcome. What brings you here? Understood.
Say, they definitely want to trade, because they make a lot of money off trading
Prince
with me.
of I speak for the Phoenix King, and I bid you well. Wise indeed.
You definitely need to get walls going long run. Push out some more income buildings there next turn. when the Empire is confederating. Bit confused by the peace between the Vampire Coast and the Dread Fleet, because I'm not sure how the Vampire Coast can threaten anybody at the moment, but I don't know what's going on with the Dread Fleet, though I suspect they probably control all of Astelia at least.
My throng stands ready.
Nope. What's weird bad will be gone, as I'm actually planning on using the vampires to go to war with them. That said, I could just go to war with these guys, with Aslan Hupek, and capture their territory. Then push up to the coast here and leave Ixa behind. Perfect! Sorry, I didn't mean to shout perfect there, but I kind of wanted something like that to happen. Now we'll show these pesky beastmen how this goes. And Red Axe can get punted by some Minotaurs again. Need to make a gif of that from the last one, but it's... well, making a high enough quality gif.
Warriors! They have wronged us! Longbeards!
Nice thick formation.
Runes of smiting upon them. It is a reckoning! Kill Urks!
And they will come to me. Giant, whatever they are. I assume they're fungus? Here they come. Not quite as much of a battering that time as last time.
Longbeards! Ready to strike! Fight! We demand blood! Now, Urks, feel our wrath! War of vengeance! Charge! Fight! We have scores to settle! Warriors!
You guys can focus these guys down one at a time, because we'll never catch them by chasing them.
Attack! Killers! Take your targets well! Ah! Obey me to the forge! Yes!
Them next. Then we'll clear this side afterwards. Just want to keep shredding these units, because as I said, if I chase them with my infantry, we'll chase them forever.
Take them down! Almost dwarf on legs! Longbeards! Warriors!
And as you see, they will keep coming back.
For the ancestor
Come
gods!
on. That'll do. That was never going to be problematic. We lost 15 good Dowie, but we killed a fair few more of them. Mostly 2 archers. So their Minotaurs killed 1 dwarf, probably in their initial charge. And most of my damage was done by my archers. That said, yeah, that unit was probably, well, on the edge. But they didn't send that many units against me. I mean, that Ungor herd was probably the only unit which really, and those things. So they probably, you know, got one on my edges, which is where we got our kills. Unlike a lot of factions, dwarves don't, you know, they hold the line longer. They do everything slower, you know, but they also take a lot more longer to kill. That is them destroyed, and we've unlocked ourselves some regiments of renown. Nice. Age of Discovery. All major seafaring nations now know each other. Which gave us pretty much nothing. Red Axe is actually going to start double timing down here.
On to glory for the ancestors. If you say so, Peerling.
We might have to wait on those rangers.
Master of runecraft. Heading out.
The stars align.
Quite sure why they did all that war with me. So next thing is going to be dealing with the Sentinels of Zeti. And once we've taken them, we will begone. If I might go scout them sooner rather than later.
Winds under control. Rune of Swift.
Let's go look over here for some of the non-major seafaring factions which are about, and it's not given me. So the vampires have just been pushed down the coast from the looks of it. We'll take them out, which secures my rear nicely. It is going to remain a firm friend. Then we'll move all our armies up here, potentially. We will play with Bagon, but Zlanhupek may get dragged into that war, which, I mean, I'm not necessarily massively upset by. I demand a gift. I'm protecting them from all of this stuff which is going on, guys. They were at war with me, I offered them peace, and I'm now protecting them. They should pay. If they're not willing to pay, they should be subjugated. They're hiding behind my mountains, after all. I really want to be able to trade with the dwarves.
The runes are ready. Nothing to do here. Let's go.
May have to go and get a colony up here at some point to be able to trade with them. Oh wow.
Vengeful Runelord. I'll cast the runes.
Okay, we can't actually get anything else at the moment. Oh, I don't have a building to get engineers, so that's why I can't recruit engineers. Let's start building that chain, and that chain. Yeah, we're behind them. I'm not massively upset.
My axe thirsts for war.
Also, Zlan and Hupek have some territory there. As I said, once we've dealt with this, we'll work out what we're doing next. We do need to beat, because of our grudge, we need to go to Orthbergon and beat them in 3 battles. I will potentially even offer peace after that. I don't really want to go to war with all things, but that may cause me to have other wars. Tell me off for playing with my wedding ring, as usual, guys. You know, we are going to have to slowly expand. Though I may, you know, look at taking all of this territory, take Galleon's Graveyard, and then pushing over to the old world just to get myself a colony over there so that we can learn the ways of the modern dwarf, the modern Dowie. I nearly said the Dwarad Elf there. That's definitely not Warhammer. That's definitely Lord of the Rings. It's quite odd because Lord of the Rings dwarves have obviously lost a lot of their territory, technology, whereas these dwarves have gained lots. Looks like Bretonia has been battered.
It is time.
Properly battered.
Time for a reckoning. Moving! Aye up! Aye, I suppose so. Not likely. I have no time for this. Fool!
Not bothering getting them to full, because I don't think these guys are going to be particularly hard to deal with. I wish I could vassalize them, or, you know, never going to be able to confederate them, but it would be nice to have some more options.
Bow before the rightful lords of this land, and I'll hear your demands.
Can I help you?
We're going to go play with them straight away, basically.
Armed and ready. My anger burns bright.
I'm going to go scout them first, of course. Because, yeah, we need to win 3 battles against them. if I let that grudge keep festering, it'll get worse. And the way the Bretonnian kingdoms are going, there's not going to be many left soon. And then I'm going to build a single army to go and set up a colony over in the old world, to go and try and hammer out a singular port for us to trade through. But we'll have to work out where and how after we've sailed over there. We might have to go to war with one of the Dowie factions to do it. That's the depressing thing. So we can go to all of these guys potentially, take some territory here, up around here to connect all the other Dowies where we're centered nicely in their center of them. But we need a port. That's the key thing. So yeah, we'll look at doing that. The danger is getting over there though, because we will almost certainly be attacked on the way as well by seagoing factions. I wish the Dowie would confederate.
Dowie from another hold arrived.
They're quite powerful. Cancel. Abort. 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 Let's get rid of these expensive units for now then, while we're aborting. That can wait for now.
Glowing. Fine. This way looks better.
It's all Skaven, I think. Eesh.
My anger burns bright. Casting the roots. On my way. Forwards.
Oh, he's in a teeny little bit of desert. Ooh, cheaper longbeards. All of these are good. Basically, we're just buffing ourselves up. Probably not going to bother with Thunderers, and I'm never a huge fan of the powder weaponry in the Total War games. I just don't find it effective enough. Wow, looks like Aranessa is quite big and powerful as well. Which is another danger of sailing, trying to get over here to get a colony, but I do think it's needed. Like I said, unless I can get... As time goes on, I am powerful, and it is possible for Dowie may confederate with me, so they're a long way away, which makes it less likely. Sorry, we lost a bit of sound there because I accidentally tabbed out. Okay guys, as I noticed the other day, I'd done a few episodes with really low sound. If you do hear my sound is slightly off, guys, let me know. Because I don't always have I'm very... I try to listen at least to the start of my videos when I get a chance, guys. But I'm very busy, you know, I've got a lot going on. I'm having to pack with moving at the moment. I've got a full-time job, I've got a baby. So sometimes I don't have a chance. So if you notice something, please, 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 just let me know.
For the wisdom of the land. Aye! I'm going. My axe thirsts for war.
Whoa. Ooh, we need to fight that. Against these pesky lizards, because those odds, they weren't bad, but they could have been much better. It's not a hugely bad force, but... Grendilduron. Oh, this is the weird map again. You know, the cold ones, potentially annoying. The Sauruses are nasty, and they are Sauruses with shields. That said, we've got a good, solid, doughy line of Longbeards here. So I'm not massively worried here. Well, I'm not worried at all. We will win this.
Satisfy the grudge! Quarrelers! Longbeards!
It's a nice, boring army. Again, we're going for a fairly thick formation. I'm actually going to do it slightly differently because they do have some cav. So these guys on the sides are going to sit and defend the sides.
For the High King!
And the other guys are going to go and push forwards.
The clans unite! Longbeards! Yes! Kazuk! By Valea's will! Good! Killers! Will do! Longbeards! Move up! Plow through! Range far, range fast! Move!
Wow, we are shredding them.
Strike out! Kazakan, Kazakan, ha!
And they're already enraged. Buff our armor up.
Longbeards! Move now!
I don't think the skinks are going to come off particularly well there. They're trying to flank me there.
Yes!
You can just move back into the lines a little bit, please.
Victory will be ours! Longbeards! Go! It is a reckoning! Longbeards!
Reform!
Dwarf and legs!
Oh, they tried to jump in. It didn't work well.
The clans unite!
You guys can move around the back. Let's look how the rest of my line is doing. They are actually trying to flank quite successfully there. You guys can charge in.
Range far, range fast! Ready to strike!
Ooh, they're back. There you go. This is going nicely. The Lord is running away. Let's finish him.
Targets well! This is an order! We demand blood! For the Karak Zank!
Like I said, not a difficult battle. As you can see, 13 dwarves lost. From this fairly, they're not that veteran at all. Actually, it's quite a green army, but they're getting there. Again, most of the kills by my archers, hardly surprising. But no, much better than the odds would have given us, guys. If I'd fought that with the odds, we'd have taken far heavier losses. And they did hold, and they didn't take many losses. This is the danger with lizard men. They are very tough. I use Saurus warriors with shields right up until end game because they are actually very tough units. I'm a little surprised they broke so easily there, and they didn't do, But that said, they're kind of like Dowie, but they've got an enrage. I'm a real fan of the lizard men. I do want to do another proper lizard men playthrough at some point. It's just as what faction? No, I think I may be crashing, guys. Ooh, I had a spinny circle there like it was crashing, so... Occupy! Dowieify this settlement. Okay, and, well, we are going to need to leave this one here, guys, so... Not much expansion this time, just a little bit down here. We'll finish these guys off next time, and then we will plan for the future of Lustria. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. Just a quick one, I don't often talk about my Patreon, so you are aware. Obviously it is there. I do have one person who supports me on it so far, so thank you very much to you. I'm never going to hide anything from people who don't support me, but it does obviously help. Anything which comes through that will go straight towards the channel, always to the channel. You can also subscribe on YouTube as well. You've just got to go through the gaming site, weirdly. I don't get why. It's exactly the same thing, you know, anything which comes through that will go to the channel, certainly for the time being. Other than that, guys, as always, if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.